And let's go.
Hey, Brian.
All right, thanks, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And that's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working into an open team.
Schroeder against Ball. Driving to the basket. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Schroeder against Ball, and Ball's over to help. Left side, Brown. Inside. Outside Tatum. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And the dunk by Levine.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Smart passes to Tatum. Driving inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. It opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Now here's Schroeder. 19-footer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Williams finds Levine. And Williams punches it home.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
And finished by Tatum. Wow!
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Up top, Levine. Defended by Smart.
2 minutes.
To the middle. And Levine with the basket. On the assist by Vucevic.
Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Schroeder against Ball. Outside, Brown. From deep. There's Tatum with the 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 9.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
From 13. Ball no good. Boston trailing. Brown passes to Schroeder. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. DeRozan against Brown. Now here's Ball. There's 57 seconds left now in the first quarter. Right side, Williams. Outside for Levine. Back to Williams. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Basketball.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 3. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Over to the wing. Here's Tatum. Outside Schroeder. Takes the three. Tries again. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by one. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
But yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Outside Tatum, up top Schroeder, and stolen by Williams. And Levine throws it down.
Go get it, young man. Go get it. It's so fun to watch on these alley-oops.
Outside Tatum, from deep three-point range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Now Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
It's Williams, high post. Pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Levine with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Ball, outside Levine, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Smart passes to Schroeder. Horford outside. Ball with a steal. Here's Levine, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Levine's got 10 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Outside Brown. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Levine against Smart. Outside Levine. Driving in. No, stopping him there. Jam. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. 4 on the clock.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The three. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Levine. On the wing, Bradley. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Levine. Back to White. Launches a three. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Caruso, he's checked in for Zach Levine. We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Schroeder finds Smart. Now Tatum, covered by Johnson, to the paint. Here's Horford. Another shot. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Down low. Here's White, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Tatum with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Yeah, how about the balance from Tatum? Now, look, he absorbed the contact like a champ and scored despite it.
Here's White. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Outside Tatum. Back to Schroeder. To the inside. Stolen by Caruso. Jacks up a three. Gets the three to fall. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Outside, Brown. Zach Levine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and coach, your team finishing the first half.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And last game, he could never. And that'll do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, Zach Levine has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Kanter, high post. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. Obviously, Chris, you were an all-time great passing big. Who are some of your favorites to watch currently in the league?
Yeah, I mean, it's so many. But, you know, I definitely when it starts and ends with him, with me, because I played that same position, that point forward. And I just see how he thinks and lets the play unravel in his head even before the play starts. And so, a big fan of the Joker. I like how he drops balls.
White with it, and it's Kanter picking him up. Here's Bradley, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Enes Kanter.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Tony Bradley at the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Celtics shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Inside, who poked away and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Caruso. Back to White. Pass to Caruso. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And here's Cantor. To the middle. Here's Richardson. And the layup is good off the glass. Richardson's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Pass to Jones. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Now the Celtics on the move. Back to Pritchard. Cantor inside. Bradley on him. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Cantor. Here's Hernan Gomez. Not enough on that one as it misses. White with it. Hernan Gomez there. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
These dunks, I mean, they get you really excited about White's his future is deep.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
Well, he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas. And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Cantor inside. Bradley on him. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Outside Jones. Cantor against White. Outside Jones. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in your side.
The kick out to Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Caruso. Outside Johnson. Outside White. Here's Caruso. Outside Johnson. That shot off. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics another 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, especially at the offensive end.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Jones. And Richardson comes to help. Here's Caruso. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Caruso's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pritchard, no good. Here's Caruso. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And so it's Chicago, going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Levine against Tatum. And Levine throws it down.
An incredible athlete. I mean, Levine, I love when Levine puts that vertical. It is the great use.
Now Schroeder. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Chicago has possession. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Ball passes to Vucevic. Horford with the block.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
That's his first personal foul.
Bulls on D. They lead by 11. Pass to Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Shot clock at 6. Horford finds Tatum. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Ball passes to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Into the lane. And the dunk by Levine.
You see the screen and roll plenty in the day's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
Outside Tatum. And here's Horford. The 3 is up. Schroeder with it. Guarded now by Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smart passes to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Money on the 19-footer.
Yeah, and it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range. He excels from recognizing when to shoot.
And here is DeRozan. Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. Levine with it. Defended by Smart. Smart against Levine. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Horford. Back to Tatum. To the paint. And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum.
Oh, with the power behind Horford's movement, it's terrific. It takes him right through the contact for a big finish.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Nikola Vucevic. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside Tatum, puts up a 3, and count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Here's Levine. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Brown with it, picked up by DeRozan. Brown passes to Smart. Pass to Tatum from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Levine against Smart. Oh, he nails it!
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. From the arc. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
DeRozan finds Levine. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first
No
personal
fear
foul.
trying his luck inside. He has hop.
At the line for Chicago.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big. I mean, it turns into a 2-possession game.
Pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. That three's off the mark. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. This one was in the balance right until the final.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the... Good evening to you. Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Chicago ball.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Start it.
Checked in for Williams.
Alex Caruso.
Here's Ball. The dish to Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Had a hand on it.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Collins. No good there. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Caruso kicks to Levine. He takes it in, and Levine throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Young against Ball. Hunter on the wing. No good on the 3. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Levine with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Clint Capella.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Hunter. Into the lane. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. A second chance effort. Count the basket.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Ball against Bogdanovich. This one for 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Here's Young following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Out of the zone on the break.
2 minutes.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Collins with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Here's Young. He can't hit that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Hawks ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now, here is Young. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Ball. And too long on the shot.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
Outside, Levine. The shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Hunter finds Collins. A three from Bogdanovich. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Capella missing. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Collins.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Chicago ball.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. And it's Vucevic, then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the power forward. Outside, Levine. The three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his fifth rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. On its way from Hunter for two. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Inside, stolen by Collins. Here we go, one-on-one. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Young for three. Caruso grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing, born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Here's Ball after Clint Capella's bucket. For three, Levine knocks down the three ball. Levine's got six.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, having settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Young outside. Offline with his three.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? And Young kicks to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
White dishes to Williams. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. White the pass to Johnson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Williams dishes to Jones. Down low, here's Bradley, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Second team foul.
And Collins gets double teamed. Bogdanovich looking around, looking to end the run.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Williams finds White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Back to Young. Driving in. Yep, it counts. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, White. To the paint. And the shot is good from Johnson. And the Bulls lead by 5.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Bulls as they end this. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Chicago was looking great right away. They showed tremendous effort and drove.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's White. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Here's Williams, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hunter. To the wing on the left. And here's Collins from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Bogdanovich passes to Young for 3. Atlanta again missing.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Williams with a clean look. And the Bulls get it back. Johnson kicks to Williams. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Young from outside. Again, Young missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against. And that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Williams passes to Jang. Good work there as it goes.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Now here's White. He has 5. Second shot opportunity. Knocked loose. Bradley kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The Bulls leading by 13. To the inside. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Williams.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's White. Takes it off the glass. White's got 7 points in the game.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Williams up on top. White covering. Reddish the pass to Herter. Nobody near Williams. Buries it from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Williams dishes to Reddish. Williams in the post. White covering. Gallinari passes to Jang. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space. And that time, credit him with the assist.
Outside, White to the paint. Gallinari with the steal. And there's the drive. It's stolen by Jones. Johnson inside. Gallinari on him. White looking around. Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Bradley. Just 3 on the clock. Misses there. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Derek Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams. Then it's White. And it's Bradley in at the 5, down low. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Bean's checked in for Johnson. And Ball subbed in for White. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jack. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Capella against Levine. And it's Ball in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. High post try. They get the rebound, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 10.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Williams. Outside Collins. There's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Timeout. John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that 3-point range.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Vucevic against Collins. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Williams for 3. Here's Capella, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
And here's Levine. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive, just knifes his way to the basket.
Levine with it. 1:49 left in the 4th. Down low, here's Caruso. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Williams. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. From from 10 feet out. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DeRozan passes the ball. Levine deciding where to go with it. Back to ball. From deep three-point range, Levine's shot is off. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. DeRozan finds ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Taken away by Williams. Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovic showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Levine. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Bogdanovic. Can't cash in from close range. Now ball. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And Levine throws it down.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't. Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
Down low. And Tucker gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Levine. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. And with Levine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
BA, Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here we go. Here's Butler. Finished off the break.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Here he goes. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Butler. Ball against Lowry. Back to Robinson. Now Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Lowry. Right side, Tucker. Stolen by Ball. And a pass break now for the Bulls.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Ball against Lowry. Pass to Robinson from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. And here's Ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
And here's Adebayo. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Caruso grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Not shy at all. Butler with the confidence. Tremendous ball handling ability.
Ball passes to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Levine. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Levine against Lowry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Butler. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam. Okay?
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Lowry outside. Inside. Here's Tucker. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. The Bulls have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Ball outside with the drive. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Tucker inside. Defended by DeRozan. Tucker, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his second basket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Levine. And here's Butler outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And a fast break now for the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Setting the floor for Miami. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Fast break Miami. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Miami trailing. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now here's Levine on the take. And the dunk by Levine.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Banked it in off the glass. Lowry's gotten his first points in this one. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Ball into the lane. Off target at the rim. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Lowry finds Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Adebayo against Vucevic. Stolen by Caruso. Pass to Levine. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Levine's got 8. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Here's Ball, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Tucker. Stolen by Caruso. To the middle. Adebayo with the rejection.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Vucevic controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Lowry. To the paint. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Caruso's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And here's Lowry from the arc. The offensive rebound. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. They need this. Fires in the triple. Lowry's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Here's Caruso. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. 56 seconds left in the half. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Now Robinson. Pass to Butler. Robinson on the wing, hounded by Ball. Back to Butler. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
DeRozan with the ball. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Back to Vucevic. And finished off by Vucevic.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. He gets it off. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They have an 8-point lead. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And the Bulls call time here. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Tyler Hero hammering it down, playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
At the line for Chicago.
And Williams drops them both. Now here's Hero. Going inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Oladipo against White. Pass to Williams from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
And here are the Bulls now. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Bradley. White with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And that one is hammered home.
Can't let White get deep positioning. When he does, he's finishing it with power.
Hero against Williams. Inside. Here's Dedmon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's White. He takes it in. Oh, a rim! And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A line change here for Miami. Lowry outside to the middle. Butler. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Williams' shot is good.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. White against Lowry. Uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 7.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Wow, coming off the drive, Kobe White just flies up to the rim. Nothing the defense could do there.
Lowry, no good. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Robinson with a double. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
To the paint. Here's Tucker. Yeah, that one's good. He's got 6.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
White with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Pass to Bradley. The 3-ball. And Tucker pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Down low. It's tipped. For 3, Robinson. Offensive rebound. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Bradley. Hounded by Adebayo. Williams passes to White. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
White against Lowry. White, the pass to Johnson. The kick out to White. Uncovered. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Back to Jones. Right side White. Back to Jones. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls out in front, leading by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Here's Lowry, following the bucket by the Bulls. To the middle. Stolen by Ball. Here's the break. Here's Caruso. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Robinson on the wing. Lets it fly. The shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Goes up on the wing. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
His first shot attempt. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Lowry.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Pass to Levine from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 16. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lowry finds Robinson. The three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Levine for 3. Pass break Miami. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Here's Tucker. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
That's his first personal foul.
The Bulls have got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Ball passes to Levine. Here's Caruso. Six on the shot clock. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Outside Levine. Back to ball. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Here's Caruso. Hounded by Adebayo. Here's Caruso. Goes up again. Misses the layup. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here's Butler outside. Ball with the rebound. Well, Chicago shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ball. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. And stolen by Adebayo.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go. And he's frustrated.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bulls.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Caruso. And it's Miami with a rebound. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Here's Caruso. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Outside for Levine. And here's ball. Here's Caruso. The rebound by Lowry. Adebayo finds Robinson. Plenty of space. And Miami again with the bucket.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
So the Bulls win it. A competitive game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A terrific evening. Look at... And Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good story, D.A. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Williams. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Great D that time from Tatum. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Schroeder looking around. Inside, Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Driving the lane. Passes it to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Levine against Smart. And Levine throws it down.
Let's remember, we are talking about a dunk contest champion. Zach LaVine cleared for takeoff.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Smart on the wing. Horford in the post. Vucevic defending. Horford no luck. Here's Caruso. And the rejection by Tatum. Back to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. Ball with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. Here's Caruso. There's the pass to Ball. Right side Levine. Here's Vucevic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that'll tie this game up.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The drive by Schroeder. Smart finds Tatum. Boston again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Caruso, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Horford. The dish now to Tatum. Horford the pass to Tatum. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Tatum with it. 5 on the clock. He takes it in, trying to get something going. And they recover it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Ball. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Smart. And the jam by Levine.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Schroeder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Horford. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Ball with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Vucevic. And Tatum pulls it down. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Stolen by Smart. Horford with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Tatum. That one doesn't go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, you love to see Vucevic run the floor. He's got such a knack to finding the open space in transition. That's pretty.
Shot to stop the run, and it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. The Bulls leading by 4. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here he goes.
Boy, you do not want Levine getting all the way to the rack. Where is the rotation?
Schroeder outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. And it's Vucevic, then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the 4 slot. Well, Doris, he's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Levine passes to Vucevic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Shooter kicks to Smart. Dishes to Horford. Schroeder outside in the corner. Tatum with it. Here's Horford. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A tough start scoring for the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside, Levine. Cloak loose. Here's Caruso. Back to Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Levine passes to Caruso. Celtics trail by 3. Right side, Tatum. The 11-footer. Again, the Celtics good for 2. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Brown against DeRozan. The 19-foot shot, and that one comes up a bit short. The Bulls leading by 3. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball, the pass to Levine. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Shooter passes to Tatum. We've got 1:28 left in the first half.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Passes it to Levine. He kicks it to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, those are the subtle moves that Levine is adding to his game. That pump fake, now he is just heading to the line. Nice.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Alex Caruso. Jones checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Right side, Williams. Cantor against Jones. Nobody near Williams. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Levine against Richardson. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. To the inside. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Josh Richardson reminding you I've got some hops right there.
Levine finds White. Richardson against Levine. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 3. And now we'll...
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Out of the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum kicks to Smart. There's the drive. And the shot is good. Smart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And Green gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Left side, Brown. Over Jones. Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got 6.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Now the pass to White. Lets it go from deep. And Boston with the rebound. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the dunk by Brown.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside. Easily slams it home.
Green left side. And he overshot that one, missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Tatum. Kicks to Horford. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Brown for the tie. Here's Horford from 8 feet away. He drops it in. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
To the middle, here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
This is it to Brown. A 3. And it's White with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Jones with the stuff.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Shooter passes to Tatum. 3-pointer. And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got 9 points.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Inside. Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Outside, Smart. It's Brown on the wing. For the tie, good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Schroeder passes to Horford. Here's Brown. Excellent D that time from Jones. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. A 2-point game. That one drops for him.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls out front. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And Levine, here we go. That one good for 2. Levine's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some changes for Boston.
First team foul.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 4. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Right block shot. That's good from Horford on the assist by Tatum. 10 points for Al Horford.
Well, pretty good awareness, right, from Al Horford. He has the wherewithal to get off a quality shot.
Here's Ball. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in his teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
The pass to Tatum. Shoots from the line, and it's Boston with another.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
And the chip by Levine.
Zach LaVine was so young when he entered the league, but this guy has been incredible on the offensive end.
Schroeder outside. He feeds it to Tatum. Good on the shot. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Boston.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
And it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Chicago with the ball. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Tatum against DeRozan to take the lead. Horford's shot is good. That's 12 points for Al Horford.
Oh, you have to love Al Horford, prepared to deliver in the important moments.
There's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. .135 left to play here in the 4th. Just 5 on the clock. A steal. Ball with it now, guarded by Schroeder. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Outside, Levine with the drive, and Levine throws it down.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Schroeder outside. Outside Tatum. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Mr. Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Another shot. Good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Down low. Stolen by Smart. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder finds Tatum. Pass to Horford. Oh, no good. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford at the 5 spot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Levine. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
To the paint. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Schroeder.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
And LaVine, here we go. And the jam by LaVine.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some
urgency from him there. Sure. Under passes to Brown. We play just over a minute here in OT. Off target with his 3. The Bulls shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Here's Levine. Passes to Caruso. Latrey. And Levine hits again from deep. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
On the wing, Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here's DeRozan. Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 5. He kicks to Vucevic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here's Tatum for 3. Horford the pass to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Horford in the post. Money!
We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
And the Bulls with possession. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Levine kicks the ball. Back to Levine. Over Horford. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 17 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Just 2 to shoot, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Levine's shot is off, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
DeRozan against Brown.
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
We're talking about a 3-level score. Right now, Zach Levine getting to the painted area, high percentage finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Guys, your thoughts?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Make some noise.
Up again.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. It's the scene for the Bulls. Zach LaVine can take over games. Let's see what he can do tonight as they prepare to do battle in State Farm Arena.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, and it's tough for defenses to stop Alex. Thanks for that. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
LaVine, good.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from LaVine.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Collins. To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And the Bulls call time here.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Ball passes to DeRozan. Now LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
Incredible athlete. I love when LaVine puts that vertical of his to great use.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
And a deep 3 from Young. Atlanta gets it back. Collins, left side. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Young finds Collins. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine, throw it down.
Easy to see why LaVine won the dunk contest in 2016. He has endless ups.
Here's Collins. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
He shoots. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Launches it. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Capella's got 6.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. DeRozan outside. Outside LaVine. 5 to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
But we've seen the evolution of Zach LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained confidence behind the arc. He makes an impact from long range.
To the inside, Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Levine. Up and in on the layup. He's got 12.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Inside, ball with a steal. Levine against Bogdanovich. Shot by Levine, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Call a timeout. All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get out. The ATL Hawks dancers. Give my hand pass with ATL Hawks dancers.
Vucevic against Capella. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Levine. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Collins.
Alex Caruso. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Free throw is good from Collins.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Here's Ball. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Right side, Young. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And we'll get things started. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
It's rebounded by Levine. Chicago leading. From deep, Caruso misses.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Capella, covered by Vucevic. Vucevic with a steal. On the break, and there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Collins with the slam.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Well, the Bulls shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to Levine. Vucevic with it. Back to Levine. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Levine with a steal. In transition, here they come.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 5. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. There's the drive. And he converts the layup. Young's got his first basket.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Levine passes to Ball. Here's Caruso. Collins defending. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. Down low. It's stolen by Hunter. There's Young with the 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Here's Caruso. Defended by Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Here's Levine. Excellent D there from Capella.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And here's Hunter for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's got 5 now.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Levine way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And he just moves so well without the ball. DeRozan stays locked and loaded for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Levine for 3. It's not going to go for him, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
What an accomplished outside shooter Bogdanovich is. His range continues to expand over time.
On the wing, Levine. Defended by Bogdanovich.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's just taking some bad shots out there.
And that one's good. Young.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Ball passes to Levine. Stolen by Young. On the break. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The deep 3 from Levine. The Bulls with another miss.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Three-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella with it. Green covering. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the free throw, no good.
There weren't any switch players in the NBA until just a few years ago. But now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact in his league.
Outside Young. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and
if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Kobe White out there with Green. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Alize Johnson. And it's Bradley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, showing great quickness, coming off the pick. White draws attention, then feeds the rope.
Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Back to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 9.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Young against White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Trae Young.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's White. Bradley. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Young against White. Collins passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Pass to Green. And he drives in. Here's Bradley. Outside for Green. Second chance shot. Up again.
Alize Johnson. And that's his first personal foul.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. To the left side wing. Here's Collins. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And he lobs it up. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
To the right side. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Stolen by Capella. Collins against Johnson. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins. Hunter's got 7.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
White with it, and it's Young picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today. But don't sleep on it. At any moment, he could get his touch back. He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
White drives in. Count it.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Young. He's got 9. Three-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
White against Young. White can't hit.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Capella finds Collins. And he's going for the oop here. Robbed. And a pass break now for the Bulls. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
It takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
White for 3. That shot is off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. DeRozan into the lane. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
Outside Young to the paint. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
To the middle. With his first shot attempt. Ball outside. Driving inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, you got to prevent ball from getting a lane. It's that simple. But when you don't, this happens.
Williams against Young. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Ball against Young. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And here's Hunter for 3. Zach LaVine clears it away. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Hunter. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
6'6" Bogdanovich had the height to throw it down.
Outside Levine. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look foolish.
Outside Young. The three is up. Shot is off. He's 5 for 12.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Levine. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Determination from Levine. I mean, find it, just finish despite the contact.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And that one's long.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. The deep three from Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Hunter passes to Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Collins. The kick to Hunter. For 3. Young from long range. Knocked loose. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for John Collins.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Outside Young. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Hawks lead by 19.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Young from long range. Kicks it out to Collins. Fires for 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they get it back. Bogdanovich against Levine. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Now Ball. DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. Here's Levine for 3. That shot, no good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
tip-off comes.
Good evening to you, Kevin.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Levine and the jam by Levine.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Lowry against Ball. Lowry passes to Butler. There's the triple. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Williams picks him up. The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 4. Robinson for 3. It doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Levine. From deep, Vucevic trying to get open. Again, Levine missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Tucker finds Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Williams. And Levine, here we go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Butler kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Tucker. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Ball dishes to Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the basket by Lowry.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that he'd have built.
And here's Lowry after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Butler kicks to Lowry. Stolen by Ball. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. And the jam by LaVine.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Butler. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. He will have 3 free throws.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler. The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Ball, the pass to Levine. From past the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Robinson dishes to Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And Levine, here we go.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. He gets it up. It's all tied in Miami. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Lowry has the open look. A three-pointer, no good. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
The pass to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 13 points.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Lowry. Inside. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Back to Robinson. For the 3. Rebound collected by Levine. And Chicago shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, what else I'm seeing is that the mid-range shot is going to be available all night. So far, they're knocking those down.
Now here's Levine. He's got 16. Adebayo with the ball. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry passes to Tucker. Butler goes in. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Williams leading the charge. And Ball slams it in.
That's impressive finish and getting the hoop to go from Lonzo Ball.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Now, here's Lowry. He has 5. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
For 3, Levine. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man. And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. But Jimmy Butler has that kind of room.
Look at that.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Lowry, good. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Lowry against Levine. Wow, hammering it in.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame. Allows him to fight through that physical D.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Lowry passes to Butler. Stolen by Ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the jam by Levine. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Levine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
And now the consistency with that jumper. Levine has...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 29 points, 2 steals, and that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up for Chicago. They have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Bulls, Patrick Williams.
And the second free throw, good. The Heat trail by 8. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Going inside. And he banks in the layup. Lowry's got 9 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Levine. The kick out to Ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. He has 6.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Lowry looking around, passes it to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Pass to Levine. It's up a 3. Kept alive. And the pass to DeRozan. The shot from the low post is good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
And Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
Outside Robinson. Butler in the corner. Tucker the pass to Butler. Now here's Tucker. He's covered closely. Off with the layup. And Levine, here we go. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. Hero on the wing. Oladipo against Ball. It's all in by the Bulls. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Oladipo. There's the dish to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Morris against Bradley. To the paint. Out to White. From outside the arc. Who's back up? Bradley can't get it to go.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Dedmon in the high post. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Dedmon at 7 feet tall. He's always going to be a load and somebody hard to root out on the inside. That time they had to whack him.
And he makes both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
White the pass to Caruso. Back to White. Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Morris passes to Dedmon. That shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oladipo against White. 5 on the clock. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Heat have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Here's Jones, and Jones shoots it home.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bulls lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Chicago leading by 12. Down low. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Jimmy Butler.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Butler with the steal. Lowry's got space. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Back to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine gets the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
a solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Robinson. It's stolen by Vucevic. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry leading the charge. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. In that play, he did so.
So he gets them both. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The drive by Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Ball dishes to Levine. Takes it inside. And Levine throws it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Robinson. That shot off the mark. And the Bulls going the other way now. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
So it's Miami now. It's an 18-point game. Three-pointer, Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Tries again. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Tucker.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. For three, Levine hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 42 in the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Tucker finds Butler. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's